welcome to Quirky Queen's Journals. My name's Kirsten. So I've been making some stencils this week. I've not been feeling great. So I'm just really going to show you the stencils I've made and see where it takes us. I'm just going to stick to the real time as well for this one, just because it's more of a gel plate session. So I've got my selection of paints, wet strength carnival tissue paper, although I have been using normal tissue paper. It's just for the video, it's less likely to tear. And Breyers gel plate, acrylic paints, wet strength tissue paper, and my stencils that I've been making. So I've been making some that are a bit more, usually I make kind of just big shape masks, but I've been making some stencils. Oh, I'm going to put that underneath so I can get that line work underneath it when we lift it off. Yes, so I've tried my hand at some more intricate stencils this week. I've also discovered a YouTube channel which has nothing to do with what I'm doing today, though I will be trying out a lot of her techniques once I'm feeling better. There we go. Yes, her name is Louise Janetta. Oh, she's an abstract artist. She doesn't see paper as something that you just put stuff on top of. She sees paper as something you really use to make art with. She does gel plate stuff. She does journal stuff. I highly recommend her, and I don't know why I've not seen her before now. So I'm going to go in with the red, transparent red, magenta. Right, I've got myself in a pickle. I can't find anything. Oh, that blue's still wet. So I'm just going to do some, I'm basically just going to show you my stencils, use them, make some layers and see where we end up, and if we can make a couple of finished pictures. This is my favourite one. This is my spiral stencil. So I bought, my goodness, yes, so it gets in a bit of a fankle. What I do is I actually hang it in a hook. I don't leave it with the other stencils because it will just be a disaster. What I find is, see the main trunk, see if I get that down, then it's easy to just lift up the other bits and they'll fall naturally into place. I feel like I'm wasting this. You can actually cut these carnival wet strength tissue papers into 6 pieces for this 8x10 gel plate. However, I was a bit lazy because I wasn't prepared, so I just cut it into 4. Just trying to make sure I get into all the wee bits. I was using card earlier on, but it's hard to get into the fine detail areas, you know, the wee cutout areas with the card. How fabulous is that? I just love this. Makes me think of Elizabeth St. Hilaire a wee bit. She's got a tree that the spirals remind me of. But that's my stencil. Right, let's try purple. Oops, that was a bit much. That was more purple than I intended. Right, what else have we got? I really shouldn't just throw that there. Did we use the palm tree already? We did, we used that at the start. I don't want to keep repeating them. Let's do this one. And again, this was made by the 12 by 12, so you can vary where you're putting it. No, this one. We're just going to go between the two. Build up some layers and then see if we can tidy it up at the end. Or not. Did I mention I've not been very well this week? I think I did. I think some poor people in the comments have had to listen to my woes about it. I apologise to you. Especially Clyde, he got the worst of it. Right, I need to let it sit because it's still wet. Okay, we haven't pulled up a lot of the background onto here, but we've got some. I think we'll go for an opaque this time. Let's try burnt sienna. It's still a bit damp, but I'm hoping I've not disturbed it too much. Got this one. I've kind of been, instead of just making the big shapes with kind of masks, I've made more stencils where I've cut bits out. I like that. I think I'll do turquoise blue. I think there's still a bit of red on this. Never mind. We've made a sort of turquoise purple. I think the brayer was still quite wet. This one's a bit more mask-like. I think we just go for it. I think that colour's actually worked out very nice. Right, let's do these brayers. Okay, it's I think I'm going to need to leave it down for longer. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down with the pearlescent, but I'm not going to use the white one. I'm not going to put stencil down. My pearlescent needs some loving care to bring it back to its... It's got a bit rough. Do you see that there? It's not smooth. It's also thicker than I would like. Come on. Okay, going to put it on this one. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on this other one. I'm going to let that one sit for a while to just pull all of this up. Oh. couple of minutes. We got some of it. Just cleaning it up with a little bit of baby oil. Give us a fresh start. And then we'll use the spiral. And I'm just going to see if we can recreate what we did in the last video. Okay, so I'm going to lift there this one with a different sheet. Here's what I made earlier. Oh, I forgot about the pantry. Could have used that as well. No, we're doing the spiral. We did flowers last time. I think that made that one better actually. Okay. And then I'm going to put Payne's Grey on it. Okay. Wish me luck. I don't know if Payne's Grey was the right colour for this actually. I think this one was quite dark to begin with. We shall see. Okay, let's have a look. Definitely pulled up from the plate well, hasn't it? Oh, there we go. I like that. I think that's really quite effective actually. it's more subtle, isn't it, than previously when I used the very bright colours with the black and the white. Excellent. Do you know, I'm looking at this one and I'm wondering if we should go for a similar, because of that red. No, we'll just use the Payne's grey and the yellow. We need to take this off. So that we have a fresh background, because we're trying to show the difference. This could be quite nice, actually. I'm sure I showed you this last week. £2. 10 sheets. And that's the craft knife I use. Stanley. It's pretty nice. Right, let's go to give it a wee bite. Okay, Naples yellow. Might as well use this. Oh, lovely. Payne's grey. I'm excited for this. Well, this doesn't even have the spiral on it yet, so We can put this however we want. Kind of like quite a big area here that I've missed that I'd rather not have. This is the stencil. This is the outside of the stencil. This kind of mess. And I'm going to borrow a bit from it. I want it to look like it's been joined from there. 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 I also hang this one on a hook. That's what's left of it. It was hard to keep it totally intact when I was cutting it, so there's bits that I've missed, that I've lost out of it, but right, again, we need to walk away and give this 5 minutes. It's just been a couple, but it's coming up really well, so. Just making sure it's. There we go. Pretty nice as well. I think this works better. Just the colour choice, really, more than anything. Got that join there as well. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I hope to have a better video out next week that's a bit more interesting and not a kind of repeat of what I've done. Although the stencil is interesting. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and take care. I hope to see you soon. Bye.